Hi everybody and welcome back to Teacups and Blossoms. My name is Rebecca and in today's video we're going to talk about the basics of green tea. Now, fun fact for you, did you know that green tea originates from China and that the first use was recorded over 4,000 years ago for medicinal purposes? Now, I find it interesting that 4,000 years later, here we are today and we're still using green tea to heal our bodies, to boost our metabolism. I mean, come on, that's pretty amazing. So we're gonna jump right into processing so we can talk more about how cool green tea is. So for processing, it's a little bit different than the black tea that we talked about last week. So for green tea, there's actually two types of green tea. There's Japanese green tea and then there's Chinese green tea. Now the difference between these two is that Chinese green tea is pan-fried while Japanese green tea is typically steamed. So for green tea, once the leaves of the Camellia sinensis are plucked, they go straight to either being pan-fried or steamed. They skip the oxidation process. Green tea is the least, actually has no oxidation to the tea out of all the 6 types of tea, which is also pretty cool. After either being pan-fried or steamed, the leaves are sorted and then they go straight to drying. After drying, they are packaged and they are shipped to your grocery store or to your tea company or to you. So for the brewing of green tea, you're going to use about 1 teaspoon of leaves to about 8 ounces of water or, 1 cup of water. And the recommended steeping temperature is 140 degrees Fahrenheit to 185 degrees Fahrenheit. And the reason that is because really hot water can burn your tea leaves and make it super bitter and not at all enjoyable to drink. Now, if you're one of those people who doesn't really want to sit there and temp your hot water, what you can do is you can bring your water up to boiling and then you can pour it into a liquid measuring cup and just let it sit for a few minutes to let it cool down, and then you can steep your tea leaves with that water. Green tea goes great with sugar and honey and lemon, but I would stay away from milk for this one. Milk is more for the black teas than for the green teas. Okay, so green tea, what makes it so popular, especially right now and in the past year, is it is so good for you. It is loaded with polyphenols that act as super antioxidants. It promotes weight loss by boosting your metabolism. It helps fight off viruses. It's also so good for your skin. I mean, there's just so many things I could talk about. Plus, green tea tastes healthy, so it must be good for you, right? I mean, that has to count for something. Green tea is the least processed of all the 6 types of teas, which is pretty cool. And then because it has such a short, green tea is the least processed of the 6 types of tea, which is pretty cool. And that is because it's not oxidized like most of the other teas. And this shorter processing results in a lighter, grassy taste, but also higher catechin levels, which is good for you. Green tea is light and airy, has that kind of mood effect. It has caffeine levels for you and it's very refreshing. Green tea, I like to think it was more of a summer's day and black tea more as a winter's night. In closing, green tea is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it because I don't really like the grassy taste to it. I don't like feeling like a cow and just eating a bunch of hay. But I really like all the health benefits of it and it is pretty cool. So what is your favorite type of green tea? Because if you have one that's just so good, I want to try it because I want to know more about green tea. I hope you guys are having an amazing day full of tea and happiness, and next week we're going to be focusing on yellow tea. Most people forget about yellow tea because it's kind of rare. I hope you guys are excited for that. I'll see you next time. Bye!